winding round words in my head. Shivering pines say that summer is dead. Chest feels hollow and my hands are numb. Do my best to swallow all the things I've done. You break your back, but you still don't have bread. You won't go back on the things that you said. You bleed your heart out, and it takes every drop. You've come too far now to ever stop. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back. Even when I'm walking to dead man pass. You can't trust a man 'cause he'll just let you down. Crooked and twisted we grow from the ground. From dust we came in, dust we shall return. From dust we came in, dust we shall return. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back. Even when I'm walking through dead man paths. Walking to dead man paths. Wash me in the water and I'll never go back. Even when I'm walking through dead man paths.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai and I will be your host. Where's my fancy graphic? There it is. Whew, almost couldn't find it, gangy. If you're new here, what we do is we play custom-made music videos like the one you just watched, and we editorialize Hawaii news items, okay? And we also speak small-time Pidgin English. So if you hear that, no, we're not slurring. We stay talking the kind. Kaden. Okay, so in this show, we'll be looking at some news items. One about that Kauai flight fight that had national exposure, right? Oh, hey, Fernando Sosa is raiding us? So soon, you bugger. Mahalo nui loa, Fernando Sosa. Thanks. Okay, let me tell you, let me start the show here. And we're going to talk about them still trying to legalize recreational marijuana. Peterson Upland Farm that opened in 1910 is closing their doors. And believe it or not, the psychiatric hospital here in Hawaii is overcrowded. And no, it has nothing to do with this show. And the Hawaiian Humane Society has a dog we want to show you. And the North Shore homeowners are fighting not only huge waves that are expected, but also the state. And I hope I have time to get to this one. And that stupid thieves that attacked the store in Aiea. Okay? But first, Let's see who's here in the Hamajang Gang, okay? The Hamajang Gang, by the way, is anyone who comments on the show, okay? Yeah, I know, it's an exclusive club, but we like to say hi to all the people. So I'm scrolling back here. Oh, the chat is moving quick like a swift. Okay, first of all, here's Devin. How's it, Devin? She's one of our moderationists. G. Gamba in the Holly. Lee Owen. Aloha, Uncle. Mahalo nui loa. Michael Anthony Smith. Thanks for being here. And Blind Sword. Aloha from Texas, Uncle. How's it, Gangi? Okay, Miles. There's Medium 7-Up. All the way in from Boston. Yeah. Spoiled. We're trying to add Tuesdays, so Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll see how that goes. Kevin Frasier, mahalo for your support on the LinkedIn side, or was it Facebook? I saw you somewhere. Mahalo, bro. And he's coming in from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Melissa McDowell, another one of our moderationists. Hi, y'all. Sorry. Aloha, you all. Yeah. She's shakalaka when she's on YouTube, okay? Fernando Sosa, you bugger, mahalo for the raid. Thanks, So how we looking here? Okay, we're starting out with 48 people. That's a big one for us. Thank you, and you're a big part of it, Fernando Sosa. Follow Fernando Sosa on Twitch if you like real cool guitar. Such a nice guy, too. Rick S., speaking of moderationists, there he is right there. Aloha. Tigan coming in from the Fernando Sosa raid. Mahalo nui loa. Hi, Darlene S., how's it? Sam Bittner, aloha. I'm going to just do the names because we got to get to it here, right? There's Ron in Napa. Mahalo for being here. See, there's Shaka, and she's on Twitch now, Shakalaka. We're on a bunch of platforms. Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Rumble, Kick, who else? Twitch, yeah, I forgot. And that's my dog barking her seal of approval. Love, Pat, mahalo for being here. All right, and here's Fernando Sosa guitar saying, aloha, everyone. And I promise you, that's a lot of people. I know, okay. And welcome to our Aloha channel, Fernando Sosa Guitar and Raiders. Woo, Rick doing a great job making everybody feel the aloha. Thanks, Okay, let's see. Hey, Buddy Freaky, aloha, great song. How's it, Andy? Yeah, did you like that? That was the Waikiki, and I forget who the artist was. My mind is going too strong right now. Hey, Deb Case, aloha, and there's Brian Blazer. How close am I to the bottom? Well, not at all. So I'm just going to have to start just throwing people up because I want to get to say hello to everybody. So if you see your name on the screen, that's me saying aloha, okay? Because if I try vala'au through the whole thing, gonna take too long like that, right? Barry Garrett, aloha, how are you? Hey, Steve Yoshimura, I don't think we've seen you. Steve, what happened to your avatar, huh? I know. James Araki, look at this here. I'm just gonna blast through. You notice I have the comments a little larger now today, Sue. Seeing how the Hamajang Gang is such a big part of what we do here, okay? Okay, let's see. I'm fast forwarding. Steve Danielson. Gotta say hi to my high school friend. There he is right there. How's he, brother? Woo! Okay. Did I say hi to K-Mac? Nope, not really. See how many people coming in? Alex Ross, mahalo noi loa for being here. Oops, see, Honda right there. Got to acknowledge our moderationists as they come in, and there she is right there. Okay, let's see. I'm at the bottom of the chat here. Now, the first news item we're going to talk about here, again, let me just make sure I understand. There was a fight on a flight on Kauai, okay? We're going to watch it and then maybe comment afterwards, and you let me know how you feel about what's going on here. Check this out.
The passengers involved in a flight on a Southwest flight to Kauai yesterday could face fines up to $37,000. As the FAA investigates, video of the fight is spurring debate online. Our Eddie Dowd reports.
We
Yeah.
talked to several Hawaii-based flight attendants who say they saw that video of that incident up in the air Monday where fists were thrown. They say it made them feel uncomfortable due to safety concerns. Now, that incident is also getting attention nationally and by the federal government.
Look at this. Oh, boom.
It's not the first time there's been a physical altercation in the air. The FAA says in the last 10 years, it has initiated more than 1,000 enforcement actions against.
Can you imagine the people who saw that and said, "Oh, look, I have safety concerns."
Unruly passengers.
A brawl broke out between passengers before flight
there's
takes off
another
from
one.
Japan to the U.S.
Those are my
Happened
peanuts.
again. A fight breaking out between two passengers on a Southwest flight just before takeoff.
But some flight attendants tell us they're surprised it happened on a route to Kauai.
You know, that's really sad. I mean, they're coming to Hawaii. Why would they be fighting?
I've been flying 45 years, and no, it was not like this. Probably the worst thing that happened many, many years ago is a passenger maybe taking some peanuts.
The Federal Department of Transportation posted about the incident on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying, quote, "Our department has zero tolerance for violent or unruly behavior aboard an aircraft. If you act out on the airplane, you can face criminal prosecution and fines of up to $37,000, end quote.
Wow.
But some are coming to the defense of the man who appeared to be throwing many of the punches in the video.
Look at that. That's
His son
okay.
telling the popular Instagram page Me in Hawaii that there was a confrontation between his parents and an alleged drunk passenger who refused
There.
requests to stop bothering his mom. H&N is working to find the passenger who was involved.
And I understand if he was defending his wife. I mean, that's a human quality. But, you know, we gotta be adults.
Aviation expert Peter Foreman says regardless of the situation, there is no tolerance for violence in the air.
It's just too dangerous a place to have punches being thrown. And keep in mind that there's a lot of money involved in turning an airplane around. There's tens of thousands of dollars worth of fuel, plus the airplane
That
falls
was
behind
my thought
schedule.
exactly,
it's going to
Kevin.
take maybe a day for that airplane to get back on schedule again. There's a lot of disruptions to a lot of travelers, misconnections and things. So it's a big deal.
Meantime, the FAA says it is aware of the incident and is looking into whether passengers involved will face fines or other enforcement actions. Eddie Dowd, Hawaii News Now.
Whew, exactamo. You know, I'm thinking $37,000 fine. You know, who came up with that? I don't know. Maybe someone said, odd numbers are funnier. But again, they think that drunk guy was really being rude to the guy who punched his wife. Okay, so I don't know. And Ron in Napa said, yeah, why not $36,999? Well, if it was the dollar store of fines, that would be the price right there. I know, medium 7-Up. Dang, what's going on? Whoo. Okay, let's see. And SD Dodger, Devin is saying, how's it? There she is right there. I know Spirit Music is 37,000 years. Maybe that's 50,000 Canada. I don't know. How's it, Spirit Music? Mahalo lurking your site the other day. Check out Spirit Music on Twitch. In fact, we rated him last Tuesday. Had a great time. Keone Nunes, how you better? Aloha no. Hey, you know what, Keone? I keep forgetting to show this picture that you took when you were in my house here the other day. Do you remember this? I think, yeah, it's this one right here. Did you see that? Is that a great shot or what? With your super expensive camera right there. I know, that was a great shot. Okay. And Keone, by the way, is coming in from Thailand. I know. How's that? We can do better, folks. Yeah, I think so, Scotty. And that's why we're here anyway. Okay, so now we're going to take a musical break. Oops, no, wrong buttons. Oh, how's this one? Okay, yeah. And this, hold on. I think I was trying to remember where it goes, but Okay, this first video takes us through Tantalus. Oh, man. One of these days I'll get this wired. There you go. Okay, let's see what else we have. Now, this next one here, they're trying to legalize marijuana here in Hawaii, recreational. Now, the medical marijuana has been legal for a while, right? But I had to bring this up because when you see the difference in the people who are lobbying on one side or the other, it's like, okay, I'll stop there. But check this out. Okay, wait, hold on. Here we go.
Legalization of recreational marijuana for adults took its first step toward approval at the state legislature today after lawmakers heard from both sides at a spirited hearing. But as Daryl Huff reports, there is still a long way to go. Daryl.
There was only one no vote today as Senate Bill 3335 made it out of 2 Senate committees. It's also supported by the governor, but his attorney general wrote the bill, but her office is emphasizing reasons it should not pass.
Issues of federal illegality, the growth of the illicit market, driving while high, and problems with protecting children, among others, are serious concerns that the legislature must consider.
But Judiciary Chair Carl Rhodes argued that Hawaii is bucking a trend with
driving while high, because people going too slow is a real problem. Oh, come on, let me... Okay.
24 states already allowing recreational adult use.
They've managed to cope somehow. Won't we be able to manage to cope somehow too?
There's no state that's ever come out completely unscathed from this process. I think it just matters what's the tolerance of risk for the legislature in doing this.
And of course, there are risks to not doing anything either.
Supporters rally around that concept that not legalizing adult use leaves criminals in control, costing government money instead of raising it.
There is already on Kauai a thriving adult use marijuana market.
Look at this guy. He's so happy and to be there. Guess what? Oh, that's just crazy.
And it is just completely in the hands of the illicit market. And they don't ID, they don't test, and they don't care who they sell it to, and often they're selling other drugs too.
We also have some financial data and modeling to show that if we were to start, sales could reach 35 million in tax revenue in the first 2 years and up to 80 million. Thank you.
Authorities will actually know who is selling marijuana, where it is being sold, when, and to whom. Cannabis will be produced and sold by legitimate tax-paying businesses instead of drug cartels and criminals.
Opposition comes from those concerned about impacts on law enforcement and public safety and youth and families, like this woman who said it led to destruction of her family.
He smoked weed. Little did they know that many years down the line, it would lead to a life of addiction. It led our family down a road of methamphetamine, of fentanyl, of domestic violence, of incarceration, and a continuation of generational curses.
One of them would be...
I have heard that argument so much that it leads to harder drugs. Most of the people I know that smoke pot, didn't go, hey, you know what, man? Let's try cocaine. I didn't. I just, what I'd like to see at these meetings is to ask them, have you ever smoked pot? Have you ever hung out with anybody that did? I'm obviously for legalizing it. Yeah.
Are keiki, and knowing that normalization of cannabis is already happening and that our keiki are using it in their vapes.
And no matter what type of structure you set up, you will be legalizing a powerful drug, and it will have a lot of bad consequences.
Until we tackle homelessness, until we tackle the addiction issues we have, this is not something that should be on the table.
The bill now heads for 2 more Senate committees and the full Senate, where similar approval is expected. But the House is a different story, where a proposal just to decriminalize small amounts of marijuana yesterday caused a long debate on a procedural vote that should have been easy. Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.
I know. Yeah, and Shakalaka says here, people who go into harder drugs are more likely to be disconnected from supportive family and friends. You know what I mean? Seriously, I just have to ask, hey, Matt Statter, do you know anybody who smokes pot who, has moved on to harder drugs? Those people, I don't know. Stop! I know. That lawyer said, we'll legally sell it instead of cartels and criminals. So the criminals will stop? I doubt it. That's spirit music right there. Yeah, I know. It's just, I've mentioned this before, but when Obama admitted to smoking pot, how so many people went, we have a president that smoked marijuana. And my on stage, I said, oh no, God forbid we should have someone initiating anti-drug programs who knows a little about the subject. I know. Well, something to that effect. Oh, I see it every day in Las Vegas. I know. Well, and nobody in that committee mentioned alcohol one time. So there you go. Okay. I'll get off my soapbox here. Let's do another video. This one is kind of I mixed footage of Ahualoa, okay, with some real funky blues. I think that'll work. Let's see.
Legalization of recreational.
The passengers
Sorry.
involved.
Come on. You got to switch this before you switch that. Try to remember that.
Well, life has nearly killed me, and my mind has put me on the edge. Life has nearly killed me, and my mind has put me on the edge. Though I can barely crawl, I've got to walk where these angels' feet are tread. Darkness nearly drowned me. Sunlight alone, don't it burn my eyes? Darkness nearly drowned me, and the sunlight alone, don't it burn my eyes? This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high. My cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long way to go. My cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long way to go. I got to lay down here and rest before I can take another step down that lonesome road. Where the darkness nearly drowned me, the sunlight burned my eyes. This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high. I gotta lay down here and rest where I can take another step down this lonesome road. Well, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long, long way to go. Darkness nearly drowned me. The sunlight burned my eyes. This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high, I gotta lay down here and rest, or I can take another step down this lonesome road. Well, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long, long way to go. Yeah, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, 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 long way to go.
Kevin Frasier, mahalo for that 808, the mana amount, because this clip is nearly empty. Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at, just how things evolve. There's a company in Wahiawa called Upland Farms, and they sell eggs primarily, right? And people come there at the crack of dawn to get their farm fresh eggs. Well, guess what? They've decided to close their doors. I know. So let me see if I hit the right button and we can watch that news.
Peterson Upland Farm in Wahiawa has been selling farm fresh eggs since 1910. Alina Lee spoke with the owners who say it's time to say goodbye.
Rain or shine, some Wahiawa residents are awake at the crack of dawn to get farm fresh eggs at Peterson's Upland Farm.
Love their eggs. Know this place ever since I was born.
But even for a local business that's been around for 114 years, all good things must come to an end.
There's always multiple reasons why a small family farm closes. So many outside things that you can't have control over. Cost of things and price increases. It's time for me to let go, and I'm really looking forward to having time with family. Lauren, you gotta stop crying.
The farm will be missed by its daily customers, some who have been visiting since they were kids.
It's really heartbreaking that they're leaving. I'm very sad. Because I've shared Peterson Egg Farm with all my friends. I don't know where we would go to get our eggs.
It's an iconic place for Wahiawa, and everybody's into health and wants fresh eggs. And where are you going to find farm fresh eggs? Yeah, so.
I grew up in Wahiawa, so this is really a sad situation. A lot of good traditions are now, no longer here, so that's why it's times are changing. So it's kind of sad.
Workers at Peterson's Upland Farm will also miss their community.
I also just love the customers. I just have a real deep connection with a lot of them, so that's my favorite part. Also working with the birds, of course.
The farm will wind down its poultry production and egg sales around mid-February. The family is still discussing the future of the property.
We don't know exactly when we'll be closing down. It just depends on egg production. We continue to sell the manure in bags or even truckloads, and we've also got T-shirts and other things.
After serving the community for more than a century, the farm says it's thankful to its loyal customers who they've known for generations. Alina Lee, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Wow. Can you, isn't it amazing to see somebody there who's probably my age going, oh, I've been coming here since I was 2 years old. I know, amazing. Look at that. Eggs cost $14 in Fresno today. What the heck? I know, exactamo. Oh, man. So sad. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know. I'm glad that they didn't get into the whole, well, the reason we don't want to do it anymore, and I'm guessing that it has to do with, you know, the younger generations going, you know what, maybe I don't want to spend my life hanging out with chickens, you know. And I'm sure it has something to do with that. Phew, $14 for 5 dozen. I know. Pualani says, hey, Michael Anthony Smith, aloha, how's it? There we go. Okay. So, like 14, and Darlene, $14 for 1 dozen, Scotty Boy, for real. Wow, not quite all that expensive here. Well, that's why people line up for that Upland Farms place, because I know. Well, egg layers are cheap. Well, what? Well, egg layers for cheap. I don't get it. Oh, Caffeine Addict says, our eggs in Alabama cost $1.98. Used to be 98 cents 2 years ago. Well, you know, the chickens started a union, and that's what happened. They wanted to be paid fairly. I'm guessing that's what happened. I am not exactly sure. Okay. Oh. So now we're going to do a little music video that someone was asking, is the swap meet still there? Because they're tearing down Aloha Stadium. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah. And talk about feeling old. I remember when they just built it, and it had some issues. And remember the whole, no, the rust makes it stronger. Yeah, well, guess what? They asked the people who built it, and that's the answer they came up with. Anyway, the swap meet will stay in place until it's really has to move because of the construction. But other than that, I think we're all right. So here's me going through the swap meet on a one wheel. If I hit the right button. I'm crossing my finger. Through the swap meet was good fun too. And by the way, I was just learning that thing when I shot this. Yeah, because if you're just learning, I think hanging out with a really crowded group of people is the way to do that. Anyway, well, I learned how to meet, what? Oh, stop, brah. Okay, big Kona. Lots of good memories at the stadium. I was a walk at, what, 89, 92. Oh, at the UH, I was the holy boy. There we go. How's it? Okay, I want to do a couple shout-outs here. Firstly, wait, hold on. People have been asking about the No Vacancies Comedy Club, okay? There's 2 ways that you can check it out. The first way is to go to my website, okay? This is andybumatai.com here, and then you'll notice right here, blinking right there, yeah, that's the No Vacancies link. Okay, so if you go to andybumatai.com, and it'll have the information there. And when you clickonize it, right, then here, I'll do it. I'll click on that, and it'll take you to this page here, back when I was younger and chubbier. Okay, and this has all the different shows that are there. We'll be there through February, and they renewed us for March. So how cool is that, okay? And that's that, okay? So again, and you know what? I think I have a link to the No Vacancies. Yeah, here, if you're on YouTube, then you'll see this link here. And if you're on Twitch, here's the link on Twitch, okay? And what I'll do when it pops up here, there we go. I can put it on my own screen here. And if you're on either of those links, it will be hot, okay? So there we go. First high school game was at the new stadium. There we go. Remember that? Yeah, I know. And you guys killed it that year, I seem to remember. Right? Prep Bowl, Waianae versus Kamehameha. Ooh, sorry. I know. Mad Statter, did you get snow? Mad Statter, Mama Sean wants to know if you had snow. Let us know if you had snow. Okay. Also, I want to try something else here that's rather new, and this is, you know, I always forget to mention the Patreon people who support us, you know, at patreon.com, and the members of the YouTube members thing. You know, you can become a member on YouTube, and you know, and it really helps the show, but I always forget to say mahalo. So here are the people that help us with that, okay? If it works, you know how it goes. See, these are the Patreon members. Thanks, you guys. Really appreciate it. And here's all the YouTube members. Keone says, no, we lost that year. We won the first prep bowl at the, oh, that's where it was, at the Termite Palace. Yeah, I'm sorry, Keone, I spaced it out. I know. I never go to the stadium. I had dropped out by then, I think. I was in the band, and I used to go to all the, I was in what they call the stage band, and we went to all the football games, okay? Whoo, and Stream Element says, thank you for supporting Andy's Patreon page. Yeah, that's where it is right there. Whoo, I didn't see me. Oh, what do you mean? No, I saw you. I thought I saw you. Wait, hold on. Well, maybe I got to go back and re-up it. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm watching it on the other side. Yeah, there you are. Wait, you didn't see me? Okay, wait, we got to do it again. Hold on. Lady Misty, watch this, okay? Okay, see, look. And I can stop this when we see you, because Lady Misty is a member on YouTube, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, there. I missed it. Wait, I'm going to stop this and then slide back. Where was it? Anyway, yeah, you were definitely there. Oh, man. Why do I do this? Anyway, you were definitely there. I saw you. Okay, so sorry. The controls are really tiny when you do that kind of stuff. Okay, Lady Misty, sorry. Okay. And we have here Johnny Rocks Hollywood. Mahalo for the super sticker. Thanks, whoo, $9.99. You bugger. I know. I really appreciate it. Hey, look here, see, Namaste Zen. I saw you, Lady Misty. I know. Ooh, I seen Lady Misty. There she was. She was there. Yeah, Michael Anthony Smith said, I saw it. See? Plenty people in Spakanizum. Oh, okay. You moved me away from Mad Statters last week. I was above that. Oh, well, God knows what I did. I am sorry. I apologize for that. Okay, now what we're going to do is let's take a look at a psychiatric hospital problem. Yeah, what that is there it's overcrowded in Hawaii's psychiatric hospitals. And like I said earlier, this show had nothing to do with it, okay?
At 4:30, Hawaii's only hospital that offers secure treatment for people with mental illness is overcrowded and full of people who do not need hospitalization.
Many of the patients are people charged with crimes who are waiting for evaluation. And as Daryl Huff reports, lawmakers are frustrated at the lack of a solution from the governor.
The state corrections director said today he has nearly 700 inmates with severe mental illness jammed into overcrowded jails and prisons, and it's getting worse.
We're having more and more people coming into our jail system who have serious mental health issues.
The prisons transferred a record number to the state hospital, which recently opened a new facility, and it's already not enough.
We could build 3 more, and 3 more would be filled up. So that's not the solution, to keep building more hospital beds.
Officials told House and Senate committees today that the state-of-the-art hospital has far too many people in it that don't need a hospital level of care. The vast majority of patients, about 77%, were sent by the courts for evaluation or are not fit for trial or are awaiting transition.
I really think that has a lot to do with prisoners knowing that, you know, if they, you know, do something strange, they'll go to this place instead of prison. How many think that that has a lot to do with it?
To community services, only about 23% actually medically need to be in the hospital.
My hair is on fire right now. Can you help me understand what we are doing about that?
Huh?
Somebody help me understand how we have a hospital full of people who clinically should not be there.
People go from incarceration to state hospital. It's often because the court orders them to be evaluated for fitness and other reasons, and more so than this person is too psychiatrically violent or ill to be remain at incarceration.
For the longest time, Hawaii State Hospital has been that one-size-fits-all, but it doesn't work any longer. And you're speaking, it is super expensive.
Like way over $1,000 a day expensive. Lawmakers have been proposing a secure intermediate care facility for those who can't be free or are being evaluated.
For those, we have asked for additional evaluators so that we can move that process along. Part of that is a shortage of staff.
I disagree with that, that is a sufficient plan to help.
The governor has also emphasized opening alternative care sites, but the state is still far short of the mental health and substance abuse treatment that's needed.
We do thank you, folks, but you could hear our frustration.
You can tell that guy was kind of lolo because he was carrying something that had wheels on it.
Lawmakers told the health department to get them a plan they can put money into this session. Daryl Huff, Hawaiian News Now.
Thank you very
I know. Bean, you know, some of these, anyway. But, you know, there are people, institutionalized people, as we used to call them, that know that system so well. You know, I mean, people. It used to be people go, well, you know, I can act nuts, go there, and it's easier to escape. You know, I did some comedy shows in the prisons, you know, back in the day, and man, what those guys talk about and how they play the system, it's crazy. You know, let's see. I want one poi panda. What? Gavel. Unbelievable. Yes, very much so, Jerry. Scotty Boy. Kualoa? Who are you talking about? Putting a prison there in Kualoa? I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Let's play a video. What do you say? This one takes us through Wahiawa. You know, we were talking about the farm closing in Wahiawa. Or do you say Wahiawa or do you say Wahiawa? You know, I kind of go back and forth between the two. But here's that area. Hey, what happened? Play like that, no.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover songs. Just as long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car, no. Don't need a magazine to call me a superstar, no. I'm gonna take this little house and make a home. And and I'll never have to face my nights alone. 'Cause in my heart I hear you speak, and on my face I feel you breathe next to me. Two by land, by air, by sea, and that is how it's supposed to be. Now, and that much I can say now. I'm pulling loaves of bread down from the shelf, and how rare it is that I stay up past 12. In the backyard we are going to start a garden. If that don't sound mighty good, I beg your pardon. 'Cause in my heart I hear you speak, and on my face I feel you breathe next to me. Two by land, by air, by sea, and that is how it's supposed to be. Now, and that much I can say now. If they don't love us, we don't need them. Let's find our own brand of freedom. If they don't love us, we don't need them. Let's find our own brand of freedom. I don't mind the slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor anymore.
Sorry, Barrett. Barry, I missed your comment, and then Nani flashed this in front of me. Hey! So. I finally saw it, and have fun when you're here visiting your daughter. I know. And Darlene S. says, hey, mahalo. And I say, nice, Barry. Did I do that? Oh, there it is. A month in Hawaii. Cool. With your daughter. Does it get any better than that? I know. Funny thing happened with me and my daughter last night. She was over at the house, and she says, "Dad, do you have a black Sharpie?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh," and so she follows me into my room, which you can't tell, but it's just just this a huge mess, basically, right? And I go through this mess and go, "Bink," and pick up the pen, and she goes, "You know exactly where it was." I said, believe it or not, I know where everything is here, but your mom just thinks it's just a huge mess, but it's a controlled mess. Anyway, daughters, the best. I know. I have a son and a daughter. Yeah. So let's see here. What are we doing now? Okay. Yeah, let's do another news item. This one here is the Humane Society is having an event, but there's this dog, 9 years old, and I don't know if you've ever fostered animals, but I've done that, I think, 2 times, and I never give them up. I know that's the problem with fostering, but you can foster, but we'd, of course, like to see you adopt this thing. Here, well, hold on, where is it? Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Hey, go. How come it's not playing? What could be the problem? Let me try this one.
Peterson Upland Farm in Wahiawa has been selling farm fresh eggs
working
since 1910.
I wonder why this one's not working. Oh, that was my Humane Society one. Aw, maybe the dog ran away. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's go to the next one. And I think this one is about homeowners battling big waves and the state on the North Shore.
Now it's time to check in with our furry friends over at the Hawaiian Humane Society and see what they have planned in this month to come. This morning we're joined by Manager of Communications, Brandy Shimabukuru. Hi, Brandy.
Hi, Brittany.
Nice to see you again. Tell us a little bit about our furry friend that we have here.
This gorgeous girl is U'ilani. I like to think of her as my spirit animal because she's the fluffy in the best way.
I love it. She's so cute.
And she has so much love to give. So this sweet girl is 9 years old. She's been waiting for a home since early December. And I really hope she gets her Valentine this year because she is just the sweetest and just she knows her basic commands. She's completely housebroken. It's rare for us to know that, but we know that she did come from a home. Owner was just not able to provide for her care anymore, so she's with us and we're hoping to find her perfect soulmate for our Valentine's Day special.
Good to know. Thank you for bringing her over here. What kind of steps then can viewers take to adopt U'ilani?
You can meet U'ilani and any of our adoptable animals at our Mo'ili'ili campus. We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or you can also go and visit our adoptable pets at our Kusaza family campus in Eva. They are open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And there are so many animals looking for loving homes. Now is the best time to adopt.
I was going to say, and I know that we still have that event going on until the 18th because we had that Aloha Home Market event that you guys had and also that wonderful puppy Super Bowl last week. So how was that experience? Did a lot of the puppies get adopted? And are there a few more animals that are still up for adoption too?
We are so grateful to KHON for that Super Puppy Bowl. It was so much fun. Our team had a wonderful time. 2 long-stay dogs got adopted after that event and almost all of the puppies. There's just one left, Bandit, who's waiting. Yeah, at our Eva campus. So really hoping they all find loving homes. It was such an incredible opportunity. And like you mentioned, we have our Will You Be Mine adoption special going right now where we're reducing all of our adoption fees to just $14 at both of our locations, plus our offsite adoption partners, Pounce Hawaii and Hawaii Cat Cafe. So wonderful time to find a loving family member.
That's such a steal. So like you said, great time to adopt. And do you have any more events then coming up here shortly? Maybe this month, next month that you can tell us about?
We do. So this weekend, this Sunday, the 18th, we are going to be at Honolulu Beer Works for their very fun Pints for Pups event. It's called an Adopt-a-thon where we're going to be partnering with them, dog walkers, etc. And they're partnering with other rescue organizations like Oahu SPCA, Fur Angel, Canine Kokua, Hopes for Dogs Rescue, where we're going to be bringing out adoptable dogs out to Honolulu Beer Works right there in Kaka'ako from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm sorry, from noon to 4 p.m. It's going to be so fun this Sunday. Great time to come out and find a loving pup to add to your family.
Just like U'ilani.
Exactly.
Awesome. So good to know. So 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Is that by Beer Works, you said, this Sunday?
Yep, Honolulu Beer Works right there in the heart of Kaka'ako. Super convenient. It'll be super fun. Delicious food, drinks for the whole family, fun giveaways throughout the day. It's going to be wonderful.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Brandy. We'll see you next time. And then hopefully our friend here, U'ilani, will get picked up and adopted really shortly, too.
We sure hope so.
Okay, so the chat stopped. I can't see it, and I can see it happening on the other platforms, you know, on YouTube and stuff. But my Eam Chat stopped, so I'm gonna close it and see if I bring it back up, if that'll help. Because, yeah, see it. Oh no, it froze here. Oh, I know why. I do that. Okay, yeah. Sorry, stupid me. I just did something. I did a search for Barry because I was trying to get to his comment and it filtered everybody else out. Pit Bull and Terrier. Yeah, I picked up on that, Mama Sean. It's like that was a very brave Terrier or a Pit Bull, you know, who was into aesthetics. Maybe, right? There we go. Hey, Robert. Oh, Zed. So nice to see your, to hear your voice. I got homesick. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, what? New to Twitch? Oh, you're new to Twitch, Lolo Okole. Yeah, well, guess what? Welcome. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, Kick, and Rumble. Okay, so we're on a number of different platforms. In fact, on YouTube, we're on 2 platforms, and on Facebook, we're on 3. But guess what? They're going to stop letting, Facebook is going to stop the ability to broadcast into groups, because one of the groups we broadcast into is the Daily Pigeon Live group in Facebook, and that's going to end soon. So, yeah, I know. Ooh. What an adorable puppy. Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. Whew, that dog looks like my dog. Oh, cool. I wish I saw all these, but I did that stupid thing. Wow, they call the Humane Society Mo'ili'ili a campus. We used to call it the pound. Yeah, I used to call it the pound also. Mo'ili'ili campus. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people, well, no, I won't go there. Anyway, so let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah. Let's play a video. We'll go through Waipio on the Big Island.
There's a little wooden swing down by the pier. The moss hangs by the pines, been hanging there for years. When I took your hand and walked down to the dock, you told me that you loved me, you weren't ever gonna stop. And that's how I know I belong where you go. Someone's mama wore this dress in 1953. I bet way back then she looked a little bit like me in this vintage lace that we found on the road. In that dime store way out west, we started talking about a home, and that's how I know I belong where you go. Anywhere I'll follow you, the hills of Tennessee or the emerald ocean blue. Of nothing else, I've been so sure that baby I belong where you are, where you Bobby socks and dresses sewn in blue. Sooner than we planned, now everything's brand new. But you take her hand and walk down to the dock. I can tell you love her, boy, and you ain't ever gonna stop. And that's how I know I belong where you go. I belong where you go. I belong where you go.
Ooh, there you go. I know that's a nice song. You know, and, you know, Namaste Zen was saying, what great moderationists we get over here. So let me just acknowledge them really quickly right here. We have Nani Aloha, who is a moderationizer, but also an associate producer. We have C. Honda, who helps us not only on the Discord side, but does wonderful capsulizations when we post these videos up on YouTube. So mahalo for that. We have Devin in the crinkly paper hat, Rick Else helping us out, Shakalaka, who also helps out on the website and deals with all the geeky stuff to make sure that our email and different things work flawlessly. So I know she hates it when I say flawlessly, because she's going, no, don't jinx it. But mahalo for that. All you guys, right? And, of course, the Hamajang Gang, because I hope you can see that the chat is a big part of what we do here on the Daily Pigeon. So Thanks, all you bagas. I really appreciate that. Okay, now we're going to take a look at a news item that talks about, Devin, you're so funny. Whoo, Rick Iwamoto. How's it, brother? Mahalo for being here, Rick. Showing face. Good. Okay, this one, North Shore people, big waves fighting the state too. I think this is it.
And as you said, with that big surf that's on the way, many on the North Shore are holding their breath.
As our Kristen Concilio reports, they're bracing for the worst.
North Shore homeowners tell us there's little they can do to prepare for the up to 50-foot waves, and many of them are feeling helpless. Todd Dunphy has already been fined more than $100,000 for building a sand barrier to protect his Sunset Beach home from falling into the ocean.
No, last year, one set came through my house, blasted through it, came up to my thighs.
You think the people who went to the North Shore to shoot this would have brought a windscreen for the microphone? Just saying.
Knocked my friend over in my living room.
He and other North Shore residents say they're fed up with feeling like the state isn't helping them.
They refuse to let us do anything without fining us. And it's the only state in the United States that isn't helping. The state is doing nothing at all. Zero.
The Department of Land and Natural Resources argues it's not the state's responsibility to protect private property. In a statement, DLNR Administrator Michael Kane told us that owners are aware of the risks that they are taking in buying properties that are directly exposed to these large winter swells. They should not expect the state to turn over public beach lands for them to build seawalls on them to protect their private investments. North Shore homeowners placing sandbags, rocks, and concrete as barriers to prevent big waves from destroying their properties are subject to thousands of dollars in fines. Kristen Concilio, Island News.
Lolo Okole, you see what they're doing there? They won't let them build a seawall unless they build it on their property, and then they have to be on the part of the public property. So it's a big mess, you know. And but again, those are private residences in the state's saying, how can we be responsible? You know, you the one like live there. So I don't know. It's a tough one. Somebody is going to end up in court. Garen Ballbarons. There we go. That's what happens when you build on a beach with big surf. The thing about it is when he bought that land, the beach was probably, 50 feet away. And now, guess what? I know. Wow, that's not right. Yeah, well, again, the jury's still out on that one. What's right and what's not. Yeah. Whew. Nani aloha. Sam Bittner saying, how's it? Okay, and Namaste Zen. In my state, it's not allowed to dump riprap to prevent erosion. Yeah, well, I don't know. Again, who knows? Okay. Let's see what else we got here. That was that one. And then, okay. I'm thinking we'll play another video. I'm just trying to think of. I queued this up because this is it. Remember Vance Morimoto? He was a big part of the show for a while, but then he got busy with stuff. But he sent me some videos of him doing songs, basically, that he had written. He has his own website. And I edited this one together because I really like the song. So let's listen to a little island music. No! What happened? Where'd it go? Oh, maybe I didn't cue it up. Duh. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I guess I'd play all the songs. You can probably tell that I'm trying to, organize things a little better, but still, par for the course, right? And for anybody who is kind of, you know, all you first-timers here, let me give you a little rundown of why I'm so confused. The first reason, here's a shot of the studio, okay? This is what I'm calling the proof of pants cam, because a lot of people do these shows, they don't wear pants, but guess what? I'll get pants, okay? I know. Right there. And then, you know, this is my shot, of course. And then this one here, this shot is this low shot here. So when I'm looking at this, of course, I forget to use it. I don't use this shot a lot because all the people I grew up with, you know, Stephen Danielson and Keone and stuff, you know, they see the blue light and they're like, hell yeah. So I know some habits hard for broke. Okay. And also, I have this one. This is the, this is my iPhone pointing at the Elgato prompter. You know, this is what causes all my troubles because I put stuff on it and, you know, notes and things, and then I can't read it because I know that's why. Okay. Yeah, but, you know, it's kind of fun because you see how close the prompter is now? I brought it closer so I could read it better, but I'm still not good at it. I mean, you know, you look at this. I mean, look, see, I'm right there, you know, like, hey, I can reach into the camera. But anyway, okay. Let's see what the Hamajang gang has to say. Whoo, Andy, crack me up. You need a live. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you. Is that? Yeah, okay. Who gotta bring back Kinako Cam? You know what? Kinako, when I'm doing the show, she's not in the room anymore. Kinako is my dog, and when James was here, she would hang out by his feet. Okay. Well, what's this here? Oh, look, Nani says, you know, let's raid Justin and Evelyn. I don't know who that is, but if you want to, we can, okay? And that's a Twitch thing, by the way. The raid thing is a Twitch deal. Whew, no shave ice machine in there? Oh, no. Too hot. How's it, Vance Mo? Yeah, where it was Vance? No, Vance wasn't here. Was he here? Ooh, what's it? What is this? 28 X's. Oh man. Oh, ooh, and this one for I don't know what that means. I wonder if that's a bot. Could be. Ooh, Kalamai. I'll pull the shot of espresso back now. Oh, no, don't apologize for that, Keone. Pulled a shot of espresso. Ooh, you must get the machine, you bugger. Okay. So I think that's just pretty much. You know what? I feel bad about that not being able to play it. So I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way, and see if I can find the island music thing. No? Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. Gee, imagine that. Island music. Yeah. No? Oh, where? What was it called? Let me try. Vance. Oh, here. Found it. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is do this. All right, and then I'm going to go here. Oh, no. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to put island music in here. And then if I push this button, we should hear Vance Mo singing island music.
How's it? How you doing? Have you got some time to spare? Let me tell you about this feeling. You can get it everywhere. Once you know it's secret, you want it every day. So come on over, listen up and hear what I gotta say. When you come home from a hard day of work, say what do you do? Sit on the couch, turn on the TV, open a can of brew. It doesn't have to be that way, so get up off your rear. Feel the music, feel the beat, and let it take you there. Island music makes everything okay. Island music, where you want it every day. Island music, join in everyone. Island music, let's go have some fun. Island music makes everything okay. Island music, you want it every day. Island music, join in everyone. Island music, let's go have some fun. Well, now you know what it's all about. You can have it every day. Share it with everyone you meet and help them learn the way. Show them how to feel the music and how to feel the beat. We can make this world a better place and live in harmony. The island music makes everything okay. Island music, you want it every day. Island music, join in everyone. Island music, let's go have some fun. Island music, let's go have some fun.
Got it. Okay. So Nani is going to raid, well, we all are going to raid Justin and Evelyn, and she's going to set that up. And copy the raid call that Nani posts. I think it's on Twitch is where she does that. Again, we're on 11 platforms, so Hotful, keep track. But copy the raid call, and what a raid call is when we end up at the place we're raiding, then you post that so they know that all the people are coming from our show to, and then anyway, it's just how it's done. There are certain things that people do on different sites, and that's one of the Twitch things, okay? Whoo, yeah, Caffeine Addict, Bird there for the whistling. Yeah, he can whistle really well, yeah, okay? So now, Nani, I don't know how to chronicle whether you're raiding or not. I'm on Twitch now. And so what do I look for? Are you going to tell me we are, in fact, raiding? I know I don't have to do anything, thank goodness, because I'm not good at the things I'm supposed to do. Whoo, smash the like button on YouTube. Yeah, appreciate it. That would really help, okay? And again, thanks to the moderators, you, the Hamajang Gang, all the people who helped us on Patreon and on YouTube members groups. Thanks. Let me see if there's anybody else I've wanted to thank. I think that's pretty much it. I was going to try to pimp out the the different people a little bit, but we want to mention Mad Statter. She's on YouTube and Twitch. And you know what? Hold on. Nani's probably going, we're trying to raid and you keep going. But let me see here. I have, here's Mad Statter, and I'm posting her on Twitch and YouTube, and then Photo Luke, who also is a friend of the show's, and here's him on YouTube and on Twitch, and then we have. Oh, yes, Kamaka Brown. Follow Kamaka Brown. These are all things if you want to go check out what we're going to. Okay, this is Kamaka Brown. Here's YouTube and Twitch. Okay. Hey, Puppy Cheney. How you, Beef Stew? Hey, mahalo. Thank you. I don't know if you were lurking or if you were here. We're just about to wrap it up. But see you next time, Gangi. Yes, if you'd like to go from whatever platform you are onto YouTube, Twitch, then did we raid? Nani, let me know what's going on. Oh, these are the singers. Good fun. Yes, Twitch. Going now. Oh, okay, so we're live there. Okay, gang. Mahalo nui loa. Appreciate it. I'm going to hit the button. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.